Hello, everyone, and happy full moon in Aquarius. Thursday, August 11th, 2022. This is the last supermoon of the calendar year, 19 degrees, 21 minutes. So, for all those who are meditating, your meditation should be at least 21 minutes or even 30 minutes. All right. So, you can be chanting on whatever affirmations that you want for yourself. It should be something that is good for you and to better your life, right? Because you are the magnet, all right? And you are the light of your life. So it should really focus around your happiness. All right. Now, the high peak is going to be at 6:35 p.m. Pacific time, and it's going to be 9:36 p.m. Eastern time. In other parts of the world, they will experience a full moon on the 12th. So let's get to the reading, and then the general message that I have, and then we will get to each sign. I'm not going to be on camera today because I've been doing a lot of work for the last couple of weeks, so everything will cool down again. But I'm definitely, from reading up on this full moon, I can definitely see what I've been experiencing, and I feel the energy before the full moon, and then it's like I'm like, okay, that's off balance, okay, and yeah, I noticed that. So let's see, and I'll post the write up also in the community page on the YouTube channel, okay? So the word that is associated with Aquarius is I aspire. So we're all feeling, this momentum of what we aspire to do. We always feel that, but we're feeling it so strongly. And coming off the Leo energy of just being center stage and being bold, then we are in this Aquarius future thinking mind energy. New ideas is associated with Aquarius, right? It's an air sign. So it's the last air sign in the cycle of the chart. So, they like to be free and they don't want any kind of crazy drama. And if you've been going through this year and even the end of last year and into this year, you are feeling the impact of all of your hard work spiritually, mentally, and physically, okay? So if you're going through a hard time, definitely just keep hanging in there and things will definitely get better. Now, the body that Aquarius governs is the calf, ankles, forearm muscles, shins, Achilles heels, and the circulatory system. So be gentle to these parts of your body. And also, if you practice Reiki or any form of energy healing, definitely give this area some attention. I know I've been working my calves in the fitness classes I teach a lot the last couple of weeks, and I've been exercising a lot more to retrain my body. When you're conditioning your body back to a different type of fitness, it's a lot of work, and I'm not giving up. I'm having fun. I'm feeling grateful. I'm just really thankful. So it's a really good feeling. And just, living in the light and pushing forward. So this full moon's meaning, okay? So this being the last super full moon of the calendar year, the last month of summer, and considering this is the last sign in the zodiac chart, I feel like this full moon, along with overcoming our emotional feelings of wanting to move forward with the planet squaring Uranus, we should put ourselves first, find our own spotlight, and just like feeling more secure within ourselves and in our homes, okay? So very powerful energy around the third and the fourth house. So the third house is Gemini, the fourth house is Cancer. So a lot of things going on with the mind and the home. Some of you might be moving, a lot of you might be experiencing cleaning the home, reorganizing, okay, and planning for your future and reconstructing your future. So you might be experiencing that as well. All right. Now consider the planets in the seventh house, the sun in Leo, along with Mercury in the seventh house, Saturn and the moon in the first house, and Uranus, Mars, and the North Node in Taurus. Mars being in the fourth house, Uranus in the third house, and the North Node in Taurus. So consider all of those position of those planets in the homes and their meaning. So in the totality of it is putting ourselves first when it comes to all relationships. Be in control of our emotions and making decisions for our future. That's what this full moon is so strongly conveying, right? And it's also having other energies as well. So Aquarius is ruled by the planet Uranus. Aquarius is, like I said, that final air sign in the zodiac chart. So it's kind of like the finale kind of energy, right? So Aquarius will find a way to be their own unique self. If there's anything going on, they're going to put their own little stamp on it, right? So they're really considered to be original and innovative and open to expanding their consciousness. So think about, just doing rebelling against like feeling stuck. Even if you have what you want, you might still feel stuck, and you might express that a lot this full moon, okay? And if you are, let's see. So if you are a fixed sign, right? You will be feeling that very powerfully. Now, what I want to find out, and I want to see if that is actually so. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius are fixed signs, all right? So they make up their mind on something, they're going to do it, all right? And we're still in Leo season, and this is an Aquarius full moon. So the fixed signs will be feeling that. Now, Libras and Scorpio will be feeling strongly this Uranus energy, okay? Along with all the fixed signs, and anyone that is opposite the fixed sign. So Taurus and Scorpio are opposite on the chart, and Leo and Aquarius are opposite on the charts, okay? So, and if you are on the cusp of these signs, you're going to feel it, obviously, right? So you're going to feel like you're stuck. You're going to feel like you really need to be more stable. You could be also feeling, and I'll get to that, the energies of your actions or karmic or whatever, right? So it works in different ways. So let's look at this now, right? So you really want to expand your consciousness, right? And this is how you'll be feeling, being inspired by the Uranus energy, okay? So Uranus is in the third house, and this full moon, you may notice in others or yourself really eccentric behavior, right? Or you're just feeling the need to express that. Now, if you have like a lot of earth energy, you will feel more like, hey, I need to control this or check yourself, right? And some of us might not have a lot of earth energy, so we might not be able to ground ourselves from these feelings. They need to change up oneself with their style. You might be feeling inspired to like change up yourself with your style, or moving things around, or cleaning up your home, or getting rid of things, or just communicating different with people. So maybe you'll even feel to communicate better with people, or to kind of check people in a better way and be like quicker with your comebacks, right? Or you might even feel like just ignoring them because you're like, okay, this is a person acting stupid and I'm above this. So you might feel a win by just reacting differently, and they might realize that. You might be like, okay, yeah, yep, see you later, bye. And they would expect another reaction from you, but you're just like, you don't care. You're like, bump that, right? So you might feel that different shift within yourself. Now, with the feeling of wanting to change up yourself, it has to do with kind of like a childlike, carefree attitude, which is fun. And you just want to express yourself and have fun with it, but just make sure that you're not going to regret it after, right? So it's kind of like that third house energy, where you're feeling the energy of your home, or just feeling your own personal feelings about your situation. So you just want to express yourself, all right? And the third house rules early education. So Uranus in the third house does bring a feeling of instability and vulnerability at the same time. So you're just expressing yourself to balance it out. It's best not to get too carried away or inspired by unusual thoughts and expression, especially if it's really out of your character, right? Just enjoy feeling free without making any kind of permanent decisions. You can look into how you feel and try a technique that isn't permanent, like coloring your hair, a fake tattoo, or cutting your hair if you know that it grows back, fast. You can also try some kind of healing therapy, okay? such as sound therapy, and you can also release your feelings through sounds using your own voice, right? Even like EFT tapping or something like that, or sound, making different kind of primitive sounds that is connected to an organ in your body. Like there's a 6 healing sounds in qigong, right? So you can practice something like that. You can do creative art, draw something, and it's something that you're not going to keep. You're just expressing yourself and then get rid of it, right? Because it has so much emotions to it. So you can do that in that intent, and then just burn it or something, or if you feel like you want to keep it. But I feel guided to say, like, it's just expressing yourself and get rid of it. If you are, you know, unsure or in some form of turmoil with any close relationships, it's best to not express yourself with that person during this Uranus energy in the third house, all right? And also with Uranus squaring the sun, the moon, and Saturn. These energies can be used in a different way as well. So these kind of squaring energy, right? It can actually bring about some form of like karmic timing, right? So this could be like a very karmic time that will bring about change to any unstable behavior from the past. So someone's action in the past might be catching up with them still, right? So this can also be a time for them to reap the actions, any kind of action that would be like selfish or destructive. So Saturn squares Uranus 3 degrees for 14 minutes. So this aspect is associated with people who are chaotic, that look down on others and have no principles at all, even if they seem successful on the outside. So this aspect can produce people that have an overbearing need to control and have order, okay? Now, this can also be a very strong turnoff. So they can lose friendships over this. They can actually have people not want to even communicate with them anymore, right? So it could be a big turnoff. If you're born under this type of aspect, you can see that in your personality, and also this might be an experience that happened with you like a few weeks ago with someone, or just recently, and you just noticed this, right? So for like a 14-minute meditation, 15-minute meditation on kind of letting that person go, or that experience, or that attachment to it, right? Now this Saturn squares Uranus aspect can also be very unpredictable behavior from a person, where you don't know if they're going to be, moody, happy, or embarrassing, right? And they can be too strict and be too logical and too rigid, right? So this aspect is just tension, where you feel like you're fighting between your freedom and having structure and stability. So you could have experienced this a long time ago, and this full moon is bringing back that memory up, or you can just have more enlightened awareness about what you've experienced. So if you have experienced negative, controlling, or rude behavior from someone, this full moon can be confirming your decision to let go of that relationship and just move on in peace. Now, what meditation can you do? A great meditation for Aquarius zodiac signs, and we all have that within us, would be like self-reflection. So a good meditation for this full moon is self-reflection. So before you even start the meditation, it's a good idea to sit down and really get to the core issue of whatever you're experiencing, whatever is troubling you, right? It could be from a relationship standpoint, a career, a self-love, whatever it is. Once you know the core issue, then focus on that and do another meditation to bring a positive outcome for that, to manifest that, right? Or pull in the energy of that, what you need, right? So if you need more courage, or less fear, or whatever it is, or whatever positive aspect you need, you can call that in. You can do a meditation that will help you with whatever that situation is. So you could end up doing 2 meditations on the full moon. So the solution can be your focus point for this full moon for your meditation. Now, the MC. Now, Scorpios will be having a lot of attention this full moon, so make sure that you do your protection energy, especially if you have big meetings coming up in the future. And Taurus will want to be very private or seek some kind of advice this full moon. Of course, Aquarius, you really are going to be center stage. If you have a lot of Aquarius energy in your chart, and you're just going to feel a boost of inspiration. Okay, and Leos, you will be feeling to be more private about things, or having deep thoughts about things, and maybe doubts, or hoping to get something that you want, and to keep your energy up while you are going after the things that you want. Okay, so let's look at this. Oh, I just got a text that someone's looking at the moon right now because it's dark where they are, and they just said that the moon is beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna upload this video as soon as I can for you guys to see it. So let me get to the astrological reading. So for everyone, it's just, the main thing is to not let your emotions get you carried away. Okay, very important. So for Aquarius, you want to really put yourself first and make sure that you know what you're supposed to be doing, and don't rush, because you have that Saturn energy with the moon. Okay, so take your time in mastering what you need to master and move forward. Okay, Capricorn, you want to make sure that you restart something that you need to restart. Don't feel trapped by anything. Okay, and don't self-sabotage yourself. Get into dream work to manifest what you want. Sagittarius, you want to focus on your career, and also your group goals. So really getting the support of followers or groups or people that will support you to where you want to go. There's no planets there, so you just really have to focus on your networking skills, what you aspire to do, with that 11th house Aquarius energy, and your career and your outer world. Scorpio, you really want to use your natural talents to help move you forward, to get the attention that you need, and to also get more educated in the things that you really love doing naturally, and that will help you in the next coming 3 weeks. Okay, Libra, you want to focus on what other people offer to you. All right, there's no planets there, but you want to focus on what others have to offer to you, because that can give you comfort. And this is like you searching for sharing resources, or feeling the need to let go of something, and the need to connect with someone, and issues of money. So it's really a lot of the 8th house issues that you will be really trying to figure out and calculate. Now you have Virgo. Virgo, you are definitely in communication mode, making sure that you are lining yourself up right, and Mercury, your planet, is there for you. So you're going to be doing a lot of things behind the scene that is going to be of excellent communication. It's going to be of healing as well, and it's going to send a strong, powerful, positive message in between the 8th house and the 7th house of marriage, relationships with others, and money owed. Okay, so Scorpio deals with shared money, other people's money. So maybe you will be setting some kind of precedent, or some kind of example of shared resources, or money that should be allocated, right? And also it will forge balance in the 7th house of Libra with marriage and other people's partners and relationships. Okay, Leo, you have the luck of money, you have the luck of Venus, you have the luck of the sun in the spotlight. So definitely will be great for your relationships and your personal life and at work. Cancer, you have the revenge button, if you will, but also the energy of Lilith. You have the energy of figuring things out in the right way and the right timing, and also realizing that you are a boss, and realizing your power. And anytime that Lilith is in your sign, you really have to look at your relationships and protecting yourself from getting hurt. Also just knowing your true power, and really figure out what it is that you need to do, because by the time that Lilith leaves your house, whatever it is that you're avoiding, it's going to be an issue. Okay, so make sure you work through that. All right, Gemini in the 5th house of really and back to Cancer. So Cancer, looking at your 6th house of your work, your health, and self-improvement. So your own daily life, you really it's really doing the things that is best for you. You're in the house of Virgo, so looking at what is best for you and what you can improve for yourself. For Gemini, it's a cut between the fifth and the fourth house, so a balance between your romantic life, having fun, the house of Leo, creativity, children, having a childlike energy, having fun, really enjoying your life. You know, what is your relationship like and what it's not, and the mashup of the home. So it's between your love life and feeling secure at home and family. So, just know that you have so much relationships that you can find healing and love in all of your relationships, and be in that energy. All right. And let's see now. Woo, woo, woo. So we have Taurus, and Taurus for you, it is in the North Node, Mars, and Uranus energy. So really focusing on, you know, any kind of disagreements that you may have with others, and how you feel like protecting yourself and moving and evolving your life, but it's all in the mind and the daydream state. So it's really figuring out how you can bring these things to manifestation and protecting your energy, and the need to feel like you need to defend yourself, or really put yourself to the desired state that you want to be, right? So it's really fighting against anything that's blocking you. All right. Aries, there's the Chiron energy, the Jupiter energy. So things are going well for you, and this is like your money situation. So make sure that you are being very careful with your money, and you can be very optimistic about it, but make sure that you are really doing what's best for you when it comes to your money, and how you're going to use it, and how it works for you, and how it will help you now and in your future endeavors. Okay, really important. All right, so Pisces, you have Neptune. So Pisces, you want to look at finding a balance between your own personal time and your time, with others that you care about, and the things that you value, the things that you care about, but also how that can balance out with the time that you want to spend to yourself, by yourself. All right, and just having the things that you work hard for work for you. Okay. Pisces, yes, Pisces. So you can put yourself in that state of receiving, you know, and know that your hard work is paying off for you. And we made it right back to Aquarius, being in that first house energy. So definitely find the balance, everyone, between your relationships, what's best for you, and your home life, right? So it's just finding those balance and making the best choices you can, and really enjoy the beauty of the full moon tonight. And don't allow any kind of distractions that's happening in the outside world affect your happiness, and really tap into that Aquarius energy and think about what is best for my future, and open your mind to new love, and how to be loved and how to love others. And we're still in that Leo energy of love and romance, right? And we're in this futuristic mind state and new ideas for ourselves under this full moon in Aquarius. And it's a super full moon, so the energy is strong. The moon is closer to the earth. So we're really feeling that at the end of summer. So just enjoy the view of the moon, and just realizing that, like a triangle, like this triangle energy, that you are strong and fortified, and you're a strong shape in body, mind, and spirit, and really just take into heart what is best for you when it comes to love, and the close relationships you have, and the joy of being around the people that you love and that loves you, and what is best for you. Being aware of yourself, and being aware of what works best for you at home, what works best for you when you want to communicate with others and yourself, and anything that you need to learn or understand to make your life feel more fulfilled and better. All right, so I really hope that you guys enjoy this reading and enjoy the full moon. Sit back, relax, manifest what you desire. Pull in on that energy of knowing that I can come up with my own solution. I have the answers that I need. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Click like, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.